Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
2009 Chevy Corvette. This is a C6. We're going to be doing a new radio in this vehicle today. Sorry, it's just rain. It's been raining like Seattle in here. So we're going to take this vehicle, take out the stock radio that's in this. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but there's the stock radio. We're going to be taking that out, replacing it with something a little more modern. He wants to go with the Sony Xavax5500, which is what we're going to do in here today. Kind of upgrade this into the 2021 technology and look in much cleaner. Here is the C6 radio before. We're going to take this out and upgrade it today. Kind of show a little before, that way you can see what it looks like before and after. These are the parts that we're going to be using. ADGM1 antenna adapter. This is a RP4GM11 pack interface and a Metra 953304 double DIN dash kit. We're also going to be using a Sony XAV-AX5500 radio. This is the radio we're going to be using, is the XAV-AX5500 from Sony. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pop these bad boys out here. I'm going to pop this one out here. These guys here. And then right there we're going to take these two out. Some of them will have it right here, and you'll pop this up and then it'll have a 7mm behind there, but these two are right here. We're going to take those out. These are a T15 right here. That's what we're going to use to take these out right here. Right here on the glove box part right here, I couldn't say glove box, sorry, armrest. We're going to take these 4 T15s out as well. It's just easier to take this armrest off so you don't have to deal with trying to pull this bad boy out. We'll usually pull this bad boy out. It's kind of like stuck in here. You kind of just pull it up, and that way it's not in the way of anything. Here you go. And then that will kind of give you a little bit of room to wiggle around. Now most of them will have, yep, a 7mm hidden down in here too. So you want to get that as well. Actually, if you look down here, there's 2 7mm. I would go ahead and pull these off. It just makes it so much easier to get it out when you're trying to pull this out. Just take the 2 7mm off, it'll make it so much easier. And that way you can pull this whole piece out right here. Next, you're going to take your plastic pry tool and pry out on this to get this piece to come out. And this whole piece is going to all come out right here. This is all one big piece. Here's the back side. You will have to unplug one plug from there, one plug here, one plug for the heated seats, one plug for the heated seats. You'll have to unplug the cigarette lighter, and then you'll have one plug for this switch right here. It's underneath right there. Those are all the plugs in the back side, and this thing's a pain in the butt to get out in one piece, let me tell you, especially without messing anything up. Next step, we're going to take out 1, 2, 3 bolts on each side. That way we can get the radio out and the HVAC panel out. Now here is all the plugs, what they look like. This is your traction control, cigarette lighter, whatever you can call it, power plug. You know, heated seat, other power plug. And then up here is your hazard switch. So that's what it'll look like when you unplug everything right here. This is the back of the radio. It's got a small plug here, your larger GM plug, your third plug. This is your antenna, and this is your factory navigation plug. So that's everything on the back of the radio. Here's what it looks like. You got your smaller plug, your normal black plug, your normal GM plug, your antenna, and then here's your navigation antenna. That's everything you need. Using this harness, you're going to look on here and see which number your radio corresponds with. You're going to take the brain module and you're going to turn this selector to what number corresponds for the steering wheel interface. You want to do that before you do anything else. They even have a sticker on here reminding you on that. Here's the kit mounted, we kind of go for more of a flush look. We kind of push it out just a little bit to kind of bend in with this bend right here. And then here's your antenna adapter plugging into the back, into the antenna port here. Here's the wiring harness. Everything is wired up. Basically this plugs into here. That's for your steering wheel interface. These are what you're going to plug into the back of the radio for your sound. We have this connected. The only thing that we really have connected is your red wire, your yellow wire, your black wire, and your remote wire. So black is connected to the mint and the black because you have to ground the parking brake. This is for the amplifier turn on, ignition, and the yellow is for constant. Those are the only things that we wire up because that's all you need on this radio. Everything else will run sound through these, and basically we plugged everything into here. So everything's plugged into there. And that's how it goes. We're going to plug it into the vehicle and show you how to set it up. We have everything plugged in: antenna, power module. This is our thing here. I'm going to check the steering wheel controls next, but I did have to jump this blue with white wire all the way around to this side on this blue wire on this harness here because the module wasn't throwing enough voltage. It was only throwing 8 volts. I don't know why. So I called PAC and they told me to jump this, and I did that and it worked. So just a little FYI for you guys out there if it doesn't, because I wasn't getting no sound. It wasn't turning on the amplifier. So had to do that, but everything's working properly. I'm going to see if the steering wheel controls are working because that's why you have to set this dip switch, make sure everything's working, get it all back installed. Okay, another update. I just talked to PAC. You'll want to unplug this, plug this back in if you have no steering wheel controls. But when you're doing that, unplug this, turn this dial around right here all the way around back onto 8. Then click it 1 back to 7, plug this bad boy in, and then you'll have to take this programming button right here. Watch the LED inside of here, hold it down for, push it in, hold it in for 1 second, let off. It'll blink 3 times and then everything will go back to normal. Then your steering wheel controls will work. Because something about protocols with some of these newer Sonys, they kind of like pioneer, so it may not do that to you, it may, but I just want to let you know you can always call PAC Audio as well. They're extremely awesome on technical support. I've called them twice and within 10 minutes I fixed 2 problems immediately, so that's good, because trust me, other companies I call, I'll be on hold for 3 hours. But everything's working good. I'm gonna get it put back in here and make everything back to how it should be, and I'll show you what that'll look like. All right, here is this all installed. Looks really good. Metro does a really good job on these kits. I mean, it's the exact same matte black and everything. Fitment's awesome. Everything's in. Reinstalled everything back in. It's a really good looking kit, really good looking radio in here. It looks like it's, definitely an updated Corvette now versus the old school way.